Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be on my client Rodney, and we always start out with a shampoo, conditioning the scalp as well, and then we rinse it and I blow dry it to prepare it for the haircut. So for his haircut, we do a dark Caesar, which is pretty much like a low and dark haircut. So for his desired length, we go in with the half guard on the lever, and the lever is in the middle, so it's about halfway open. And I just do that all over the head, just take it down to that length all over. So a dark Caesar is a really easy haircut since it's the same length all over the whole head. I remember when I first started working at the shop, not him, but another client came in one day and wanted, a haircut. I was the only one available, but I think he like wanted to go to one of the guys, and he came in, asking, they're like, oh, we're busy, but Mary could take you. And he was like, does she know how to do like a dark Caesar? And everyone was laughing because it's like, of course, that's like the easiest haircut. So it was funny, but it's cool. It's all love because, that client that I'm talking about, he still comes to me today, also around like 3 or 4 years later. So it was just like a funny little barber moment. But yeah, this haircut is fun and it's easy and it's like a classic. Like it just always looks good. So yeah. So, as you can see, he does have a roll in the back of his head, and that's like a pretty common thing. A lot of people do have that. I didn't get to record how I did it, but I just close the lever a little bit more in that spot since it like kind of sticks out a little bit more. I just take it a little bit lighter to blend it in with everything else. And for his beard, we do the same length that we do for the head. We just like to keep everything nice and even. And then I am shaping up the bottom of the beard. So I start in the center and then I work from side to side. I like to keep my beard lines a little bit lower because you can always bring it up higher, but too high doesn't look good. So I like to keep it low. And then for his mustache, I go in with the number 1 guard against the grain lever close. And then I shape up around his mouth on the bottom. And then I'll hit the top too, but I'll still keep his mustache, thick because I don't know, I don't like thin mustaches. Most of my clients don't either. So I am just kind of cleaning up the perimeter of the beard line here as well, just going in and then kind of like pulling away, getting any stubble that might be in the way. And then while I'm back there, I'll also like clean up any hair that's like below the ear or on like the lower neck that I could just clean up real quick. And then I do the same thing on the other side. Pretty easy, just straighten it up and clean up any hairs on the side that like shouldn't be there. And I'll comb it down and I'll keep going over it just to make sure that I got every hair and trimmed any hair that kind of like hangs over the side, just so it could be a nice clean straight crispy line. So here we are going to do the taper, and it's an easy taper since he gets it, so low all over. So I'm just going in and making my first guideline with my trimmers. So after that, I will go in with my clipper, no guard, lever all the way open, and then I bring it up like about 1 inch and make the first guideline. So then since we put another line in, we have to go in and take it out. So we're going to close the lever all the way and then just start hitting that bottom line a little bit, combing it down every time we pass. And then we're just going to open the lever a little bit more every time and bring that clipper up a little bit higher to blend out that line. And the same thing with the half guard. We do it until we get to the half guard lever in the middle. So it's not too crazy of a taper. You know, it's pretty easy to blend in. Then I'm going to clean up around the ear with the trimmer, hit the front, and then we're going to hit the back and bring it down all the way. And then it is the same thing on the other side of the head. Just flip it, mirror. And my next client came in. His name is Daniel, and he is actually Rodney's son-in-law. So it's really cool being a barber because you might start out cutting like just like an individual client. And then, you know, they like your work enough. They tell their family, they tell their friends, they tell their coworkers, you know, they might bring in their kids. It's really, really cool. And like word of mouth is one of the best forms of advertisement. So here I am shaping him up. I start in the center and then I work my way from the left to the right. Sorry, I kind of like covered the middle part of his hairline because I'm still working on getting my angles done. You know, I'm pretty new to like making YouTube videos, so I apologize about that, guys. But I have other videos of hairlines too, and I'll do better next time. And then I, you know, turn the chair so that I can see it at a different angle and then just raise it a little bit on the side so that way when you look at him straight on, it's a straight hairline. And then I'm hitting his vertical bars, really defining them, getting any hairs in front that shouldn't be, you know, just cleaning that up. And then I clean up his C cup as well. I start on the bottom and then I hit the side, still keeping it nice and thick too. And then I'll just, you know, connect it. And we will do the same exact thing on the other side. And when I shape him up, I use the beige barber pencil. I just kind of like put my trimmers on my glove where I put the pencil, and then I'll just kind of use that while I'm doing the hairline just to make it pop a little bit more since he has like the salt and pepper going on. I was having fun doing his cut that day because the conversation was really good. It was fun, and I love when my clients like know each other. It just like I'm like, oh, this is a vibe. Like it's a really fun day today. So then I'm going in and I am shaping him up. I didn't have my barber chair at that point, so I just asked them to tilt their head back. But now I have a barber chair, so it's all good. I can recline them and everything in the chair. So I'm giving him that straight razor finish. And I go over it a couple times. Like I'll go over it once and then I'll kind of like get my duster and clean it up, and then I will hit it with a straight razor one more time just to like check my work and make sure everything is you know, shaped up and looking good. And this haircut service usually takes me about like 45 minutes. It might take like an hour sometimes if like, you know, we're just like talking and like vibing and stuff, but usually this haircut takes me 45 minutes. I can make it 30, but I'm such a perfectionist and like I like to give every single haircut like 1,000%. So you know, usually 45 minutes to an hour. And yeah, it is almost complete. This was a really fun haircut to do. I love doing this cut. It always comes out really fresh, really crispy. I have him on my page, my Instagram, a couple times too. So yeah, this is it. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think in the comments.